What's going on, true believers? Bitcoin just had a flash crash. Shiba then rallied, which means that the speculation money is starting to move around. Now, if you want to get sent, I need you to subscribe. I need you to like. I need you to leave a comment, because that's how more people start to see these videos. Today's topic is going to be Kishu. Yesterday's topic was Saitama. That got over 2,000 views. Kishu, this is a challenge to you. Who are you going to be today? It's not financial advice, but I am always right. Oh, and guess what? We got a new intro.
I can't wait till Friday. Everybody's getting sideways.
All right, guys, CoinGecko has us trading at $2.578 trillion with a 24-hour trading volume of $190 billion. Now, a lot of that volume, which is down 6.6% to the previous day, by the way, a lot of that volume came in the middle of the night. We were trading along like normal when all of a sudden there was a $500 million Bitcoin dump, which caused a massive sell-off. Why? Because folks are still scared of China. Ha! Nobody cares anymore. But what did happen is the longs for $500 million were sold off because people were taking their profit, because they did not want to get wrecked, because there's going to be a dip that's going to happen, and that's going to happen before we get into this massive up. But you know what you did see? After that happened, what you immediately saw was a huge, huge up from Shiba. And what does that mean? Well, that means that the money is still in the market. It's still tooling around here. And all of these people, Shiba's up 100% in the last 24 hours, by the way. These people, they stuck their money into speculation. And when you start sticking your money into speculation, and you see there's a lot of red here, but when you stick your money into speculation, then what are you doing? You are looking for that massive, massive move. Safe Moon is up 54%. You see it went up and barely dipped. So the money is going into the speculative market right now, which is a great sign if you are in the meme coin space. So today we are going to cover Kishu. Yesterday we covered Saitama. Again, I need your subscriptions, I need your likes, I need your comments to get this sent, because the way this works is it's very simple. I am trying to get more eyes viewing what we do in this crypto space. And if that happens, then we will start to see more volume coming our way. More people will be asking, hey, what's going on in this space? And if they like me, if they feel comfortable, then they're going to put money into what it is that you're doing. So it's pretty simple. But let's move on. All right, guys, let's talk about Kishu. Kishu is currently trading at 76.46, and that's up 44% to the previous day. It is up 90% to the entire week. Now, what exactly is Kishu? Kishu is the little meme big dream token. Kishu Inu is a community-focused decentralized cryptocurrency with instant rewards thanks to active users. Why Kishu? Instant usage rewards. For every active user transaction, a 2% Kishu reward is granted to holders, decentralized wallets only, fostering a healthy distributed network and community usage. The more Kishu is actively used, the more rewards are granted. Kishu is fully decentralized and owned by its fun, vibrant community. Our enthusiast volunteers welcome and embrace diverse perspectives to build Kishu into the best community in crypto. The Kishu smart contract has been fully audited by top specialized team, and its liquidity pool tokens have been burnt. That means next to zero risk to our users and community from potential bad actors. As you go through, by the way, the list, you will start to see the dead wallet sits at about 3.5%. OKEX Exchange holds about 12% of the total volume of the Kishu crypto. So you'll be able to go check it out if you ever are curious. It's on Etherscan. It's very easy for you to look at. Now, here's something that you do not see from the crypto community as much as you would like to. These are Medium articles that give you a weekly recap of exactly what's going on in the Kishuverse. There's a new one coming up that's due in a couple days, so you will see it. But in fact, I believe it already came out, and it's in the Telegram that you can go check out. But you're getting a weekly recap of exactly what it is that Kishu is doing, who they are partnering with, and what plans they have in order to achieve world dominance. Here's an explanation of how to get Kishu. Create a MetaMask wallet. Kishu token is available on the Ethereum blockchain. MetaMask is a third-party ERC20 browser wallet. Any ERC20 browser wallet works, by the way, not just this one, the very best at that. On Google Chrome, visit metamask.io to download the extension, set up a wallet on mobile, get MetaMask's app on iPhone or Android. Step 2, send Ethereum to MetaMask because, like every other token that we're talking about, these are swap tokens. So they are built onto the Ethereum blockchain, but they are not Ethereum. They can only be purchased through Ethereum unless that token has partnered with a fiat provider who will then do the background work for you. That's the way that it works. They're doing the ETH purchase to crypto there, so you don't have to worry about it. But you need one that does have one of those options. You can currently swap Ethereum and other tokens for Kishu on Kishu Swap, which is available on their page, by the way. Kishu's official decentralized exchange. Kishu Swap supports any ERC20 token. Then you swap your Ethereum for Kishu, and you're done. Now, Kishu partners, where to go get it? You can see here there is a big list, including the big ones like Gate.io, OKEX, Uniswap, Gardarian, by the way. That is a place where you can buy with fiat. So that's a great thing. These are solid exchanges, and when you get to the point of looking at users and how many people are invested into Kishu, you're going to understand why I'm excited and why I always think that this is the one that's going to lead the charge. I know what SHIB's doing, but I think this is the one that really kind of tells us that this market is going to erupt and explode in some way. The token symbol is the money sign Kishu, 2% usage reward. There's a 100 quadrillion total supply. 200,000 plus holders. Market cap is 760 million, and the current price is 8076. Now, one of the issues that you always see, and one of the things you're going to see in Telegram, is people talking about Kishu to a penny, Kishu to $1, and at the current burn rate, let's be honest here, it's going to take you a very, very, very long time to ever achieve 1 penny or $1. So if you're holding out for something like that, then you are not going to see that in any sort of near term. 5 years is probably still not long enough to get to 1 penny, because if you start to put the pen to paper, the market cap for Kishu to get to 1 penny is about $400 trillion, which is more than the world's market cap. So it's going to be something that's going to have to be achieved through constant burns, and I don't know what the future holds in terms of the burns. That's something that you're going to have to take up with the dev teams to find out what is going on with their burns. But you do have a constant reflection that's going into that wallet, so it looks great. And this is about speculation. This is not about the functionality and feasibility of anything right now, because you're in the meme coin market. This is a speculative sort of business, and it only has the value that we put into it. But let's go to this moon map real quick, because it's important to kind of get an idea of what they've achieved so far. Kishu, launched on April 17, 2021, quickly became one of the most popular cryptocurrencies of 2021. This moon map is a breathing document that lays out key milestones the community aims to hit to continue rapid and decentralized development and moon-like features. Number 1, the standard goals, which basically every one of our tokens, that's exactly what they do. Phase 2, about the same thing. Phase 3, the expansion, the getting to the number of holders, etc., etc., etc. And Phase 4. Now, we're already in Phase 4 with Kishu because they have moved lightning fast on everything that it is that they've been doing. The only thing left is the Kishu crate. When that happens, then they will be fully completed through all 4 phases, and the only thing left is what comes next. Frequently asked questions section. What does Kishu aim to achieve? Here we go. As stated in our white paper, Kishu aims to bring popular cryptocurrency concepts to the mainstream with ease. That being said, we aim for Kishu to be turned into a global brand, which will have as many real-world use cases as possible through partnering up with the biggest companies in various industries, while also helping those in need through charity. How does the Kishu reward system work? Where do I get the rewards? For every active user's transaction, a 2% Kishu reward is granted to holders decentralized wallets only, fostering a healthy distributed network and community usage. The more Kishu is actively used, the more rewards are granted. And finally, what is burning and why does it matter? And that's what we were talking about earlier. Does Kishu burn automatically? Token burning is the process of permanently removing a portion of tokens from circulation, reducing the total supply. We have made the burn wallet into one of the biggest holders through buybacks and manually burning most of the founder tokens. Taking into consideration how the reward system works, the more Kishu a wallet holds, the more rewards will be granted. In this case, the more Kishu in the burn wallet, the more Kishu will be burned automatically. Now, again, this is at 3.5%, and if you're ever looking for the answer to that, you can always come in here, go view their contract, and then you want to look at holders. And when you look at the holders, then you're going to see the percentage of total tokens right now at 12% is held by OKEX. Then the rest is held here, and then right here. This is the black hole. This is the dead wallet, and it holds 3 quadrillion, which is 3.1%. Now, you will notice here, other than OKEX, you've got some other ones, Hotbit, MXC, you've got some of these Gate.io that are holding large amounts. Uniswap is holding large amounts. But then you also have these wallets right here. Now, I don't know what these wallets are. I'm not speculating on what the wallets are, but there is a reasonable distribution of asset that goes through here. So one of these, I assume, is going to be a marketing wallet that they are using to continue doing the things that they are doing. And one of those that you're going to find out is ships. There was recently a takeover of London. Now, they put up billboards. There was a billboard in Times Square at one point, which I think another token is doing right now. 2 tokens, actually, are doing right now. So what you're seeing with Kishu is a community-driven token of people who are trying to do everything that they can to get this coin mooning. Now, the problem is we're not at the meme coin phase, but we're getting there. So let's go on to another thing here. Kishu Inu price surge 90% as Elon Musk takes Kishu's puppy pals higher. This is just a little while ago. The weekend's Twitter frenzy has sent Shiba and Floki up, but we shouldn't forget about Kishu Inu. For fans of the puppy pack, this was an exciting weekend. Puppy cousin, the important part, puppy cousin Kishu Inu has also been in the green since the week began, reminding investors not to rule out a lesser-known member. Alongside Shiba and Floki, Kishu has been steadily climbing since the week began. Prices are currently up nearly 90% for the day. Kishu's journey has been an interesting one, gaining some momentum in the spring of 2021 with positive price predictions from experts. However, it vanished when the mighty Dogecoin began to fall in the months that followed. I don't know who this person is. Obviously, guys, if you've ever been a follower of me, you will know that I have a problem with many journalists because they revise history to suit an article. It had nothing to do with the fall of Dogecoin. It had everything to do with the fall of the entire market. Now that the Doge resurgence has ushered in a new era for the puppy pack, and there is no Doge resurgence, by the way. Doge has gone between 21 and 27 cents for months. This person does not know what they're talking about in this regard, but I digress. Kishu is barking hard to regain its place towards the front. This leaves investors with a few pressing questions. For how long will the puppy frenzy continue, and how high can prices go while it does? 4 more months. We shouldn't need to be reminded that the power of Musk possesses over crypto. We don't care about that. Here's what we care about. Kishu doesn't seem to have that type of following yet, but Twitter communities are certainly taking notice. Indeed, the type of gains that we're seeing are exactly what can help a token achieve the meme status that can help elevate it to the national discussion, and that is what matters to you. Here's where we are. You have 224,000 holders, which means that you have the ability and you have the capacity right now to affect a lot of upside to this product. And if you notice, I had, and this is, by the way, less than 24, maybe 24 hours ago. 24 hours ago, we were talking about this channel right here. And you guys broke the support line all the way up here. And you have now created this entirely upside channel that is, it's impressive, if nothing else. Now, the problem is keeping this together for any extended period of time, which other tokens are finding is not as easy as it seems. Because at the time of writing that article, all of the discussion was about 2 tokens, and only one of those tokens is actually taking off. So Yeah. But you got to be focused on the future. You got to be focused on making the impact. And what makes impacts more than memes? I don't know. But let's move on. Here's an article that was written back in May, just for those of you who have not experienced anything in the Kishuverse. Now, mind you, this was 5 days before the crypto winter crash that took away half of the market in very short order. The new Kishu cryptocurrency is similar to the Shib cryptocurrency. Another day, another meme cryptocurrency making waves. The newest one is called Kishu, and it's literally based on another dog breed. Kishu is a dog-based meme cryptocurrency that uses the Kishu dog breed as its mascot, similar to how Dogecoin used the Shiba dog for its own branding. The cryptocurrency said it was created because a lot of meme coins don't have a proper vision of the future. Kishu hopes to be more than a meme or a joke and act as a true currency. At investorplace.com, the new cryptocurrency is plotting on being the dog coin with the most longevity down the line, and it appears to be making a case for itself with investors. Kishu is currently available on some cryptocurrency wallets that use Wallet Connect like MetaMask, Trust Wallet, Coinbase. Newsweek reports, the good old days when you were covered by every form of media. Look at this. Right now, Kishu is worth about... the coin has jumped 100% in the last day. Should you invest in Kishu? Just know the market is volatile. Adrian Zaverzik, co-founder of the analysis group Yellow Block, told Newsweek that cryptocurrencies like Kishu and Shiba are riding the hype for Dogecoin. The space has recorded an increase in the number of overhyped coins, which brought a lot of suffering to the investors due to so-called rug pulls or bubble bursts. I haven't heard bubble burst in a while. Shiba, Kishu, and Underdog seem to have been created as another edition of hype riders, which are supposed to use the demand for already overhyped Dogecoin. No matter if it's true or not, traders should always take special caution against anonymous projects. Now, where does that leave Kishu going forward and into the future? Well, guess what? Kishu has been working diligently on creating and maintaining specific use cases. First, you have the NFT marketplace, or the Kishu crate, as it's going to be called. Then you're going to have, I believe, if you go into their Telegram and you start probing around, you're going to find a game. You're going to find a lot of different plans for advertising and charity. The Kishu Inu Foundation is proud to share the impact we're having in the West African country of Guinea-Bissau. Today, we donated school supplies and food for children and families enough to last 1 year. Helping the communities around us is core to our mission, and we're humbled to be providing such aid to those in need. When you start talking about these coins, one of the toss-aways that you get from communities is that it's not a use case or it's not a real use case. Kishu is changing the world, and they picked a specific region. And this is not the first region. There have been several regions, and they've picked these regions, and they have changed those regions for the better. And if that's not a use case, then I don't know what is. So when you see somebody talking about whether there is or is not a use case, just know that that's not real. That is some salty people just trying to complain because they don't understand what giving means. This is a market of greed that's built on greed and based on greed, and these people, they just don't understand. But one day they will. Moving on. All right, HokkFi, you guys are trading at 82.42. That is up 57% to the previous day. What did I say you need to do? That you needed to get back into that support channel and that you would start to see some lift. And what did you see? You saw some lift. As a matter of fact, you almost broke a zero. So keep that push going, and it's not going to take very much longer, and you will permanently push that up to that side and drop that zero for good. Moving on. All right, Sanshu, you guys are trading at 54.01. That's up 56% to the previous day. Yesterday, I told you that you got to get back into that support line. You got back into the support line. Now it's time to get up to the top side of that line, which I don't have right, as a matter of fact, now that I look at it. That goes about right there. You want to get to the top side of that support line, and then that's going to drop you a zero in very short order. Moving on. All right, Floki Vikings, you guys are in a consolidation pattern right now. 56.51. It's been up. It's been down a couple hundred points either way. That's down 5% to the previous day. The volume is still in the $3 million range, so it's still looking great. But that consolidation has been a little bit extended for a period of time right now. And to make that next move forward, there's going to have to be a big pump happening. And if you look at the chart and you look at where you are, then you are seeing that you are on that second little test leg right here, and it looks like it's about to move upwards. Maybe even drop a zero. Moving on. Saitama Wolfpack. Guys, you're trading at 66.33. That is down 13% to the previous day. But what is happening right now is that the bears are winning. There is a lot of bull support. You can see the number of buys coming in continues to maintain a huge number of buys. A huge number of holders continue to accumulate on this product, but you have got this massive amount of bear push down. It's original investors. They're taking their profit. They're pulling their money because they've made what it is that they've needed to make. I think most people woke up middle of the night last night and saw it had dropped all the way down to 45, which is about half where it was at one point. So I know a lot of people were looking at it like, what is going on? Guys, it's just the old investors who have taken their profit and now they are moving on to the next thing. Or maybe they'll come back in during the dip. You never know. But keep the faith. Keep those investments coming, and then everything's going to work itself out. But you really need to get back into this support line. The support line hasn't changed, by the way. You are just out of that line right now, and it's going to take about 84. I'm not sure it can be done in the next hour or two, maybe, but it's going to take about 82, 8,400 to get back into that support line. So good luck to us all. Moving on. All right, StarLink Troopers. You guys have busted through that channel that you fell out of. It still exists. It's still right here. And you are trending towards the upside. Now, guys, once you get to the upside, here's what happens. When you get past that halfway point, then you usually spike way up. It'll come back down because that's accumulation. That's the way these dips work. But, again, when you hit that support line one more time, then you cascade way up. So I guess what that means is if you can bust through this support line right here at around 1720, 1750, then your upside goes way through the roof up here to a little over 2,000. I should probably be able to pull this out a little bit better, but let's call it 2,100. So there's where you are right now. Get through that support line, and you're going to immediately start to take off because computer algorithms and everything, that's what they're looking at. You guys are trading at 1653. That's up 10.2% on the previous day. Your volume is still at 4.4. I can remember a little while ago it was trading at around 2.5 to 3 million. So your trading volume is up, which means that good things are in the pipeline. But you've got to break that support level, and once you do, computer algorithms will tell other people, hey, it's time to get in on this product. So get some more investors, get that push going, and you guys are going to be doing great. Moving on. All right, Boss Token, you guys are trading inside your channel right now, which is a good thing. There's an accumulation happening right at that 12 level. There's not really much of a change from yesterday, but your volume is at $1.236 million, which is pretty good for the amount of trading that had been going on for the previous day. So that means that you've got some volume happening, but what you need to do now is get yourself up to, and it can happen within a few hours, get yourself up to this middle support line, because every time you guys hit that spot, the ending result, except in this one right here, was a prolonged sort of spike. I'm not sure what happened in the market on the 17th, the 16th, and the 17th, which caused a muted sort of response. But every time you achieve that halfway point, what happens? You moon all the way up, and before it comes back down, if you stay in that channel, you go just below that halfway point, then it goes right back up. Same thing happens over and over and over again. So right now, you've broken that part, but you're still inside your channel. All you got to do is get back up to here to around 1,700, make a few moves, and the next thing you know, you will be sitting at 2,300. I play this out a little bit longer, probably, but yeah, you're going to be right around 2,300. But you got to get some investors in, you got to get some people enthused about the product, and you got to get above that $1,700 support line, and then it will start to take off from there, because everything will kick in at that point, and people will know this is one to get into. Boss Track's still in development, waiting for word on that. Moving on. All right, guys, I don't want to go off on a rant here, but support lines are being broken right now, and things are dropping down just a little bit. Now, when you are a rookie investor and you are just getting started, then you say silly things in chats. You start to think that the sky is falling. But if you've been in for any length of time, then you start to realize this is not a problem. This is a buy opportunity. And why? Because crypto constantly goes up with the market. Everything that's going to happen will still be happening. Bitcoin is still going to have its parabolic move to the upside. Ethereum is probably going to have a tripling at some point very shortly, and all of the other altcoins are going to see what will probably end up being something around a 100% increase in very short order. Some of them are going to do 2x, some of them are going to do 5x, some of these guys are going to do 10, 50, and 20, and 100x. It's still coming, and they're still coming through the altcoins. There's still opportunities out there where there's a lot of money, and then that doesn't even get us to the meme coin verse, where things will just start to go parabolic and explode because these low cap gems will start to have these parabolic life altering runs. And you want to be there for that. But the one thing that is difficult is sitting through the days. And if that's causing you stress and it's causing you problems, then here's what you do. Step away. Take a few days to relax. If you want to know news, don't look at your product. Just look at the news in general. Look at it on Twitter if you need to. Don't figure out where your product is. Don't worry about the numbers. When you are starting and investing and you're brand new, then you spend a lot of time chasing that number to try to find out where you are. And it doesn't matter. What matters is where you are at the end, and are you exiting in a profit? Every day creates more and more stress on you if all you're doing is chart watching. So take a break, relax, get away. If you're swing trading, if you're day trading, I understand. But more often than not, you end up getting wrecked. You might get lucky because it is still the meme coin market, and there are still opportunities for you to make plays that are going to make big moves for you, going to give you some great opportunity. But generally speaking, if you do it for too long, you're going to end up getting wrecked. So it's not good. The best thing that you can do right now is exactly what I told you to do back in August, which is put a little bit into every one of the tokens that I cover. The only one that you would have lost on, and at that point you've barely even lost, would have been my old token Keanu. Like, that's it. That's the only loss you would have. The amount of parabolic lift that you would have gotten with Saitama would have put you. I haven't even done the math, but if you remember, I did a chart on it a while back, and I'll probably bring that chart out just a little while later on. But the amount of life-changing opportunity that's happened since then has been incredible. And if you look at yourself and you look at your wallet and you're up 16x, then fine. If you've turned 10 grand into 160,000, more power to you. If you've turned it into more than that, great job. But if you haven't, then one of the things that you should start doing is listening to me. When I cover these products, I cover them for a reason, because one of them will go parabolic. The other ones will still go up, and they eventually will go parabolic as well. That is what this market is, and that's what you should be focused on. Put $1,000 in everything and just sit back and wait, because it will blow up. And when they blow up, you're going to be much better off for it. But guys, that's my time. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. If you dislike it, hit the dislike button too, because that still helps me. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Been around since the 80s and wasn't always cool, especially with the ladies. I was a damn fool. Dad was an alcoholic. Mama, she had to leave him. Grew up around the fighting, the fussing, cussing, and cheating. That's when I started breaking all of the rules, selling drugs and robbing people. I was kicked out of school. I was a bad kid, tearing shit up, sleeping on couches with 40 bottles and cigarettes.